A very good evening, everyone. And first things first, happy Valentine's Day. I'm Shweta Thakur, your host tonight. It's an absolute privilege to me. On this Valentine's Day, as we celebrate love and new beginnings, we also embrace the opportunity to start something impactful. Tonight, this is exactly where you are meant to be. Because today is not just about love in the traditional sense, it's about celebrating connections, community, and the power of togetherness. And what better way to do that than by launching Fempstribe? So tonight, let's celebrate dreams, courage, and the power of coming together. Let's make this a night to remember. To begin this beautiful evening, let's take a moment to invoke divine blessings with a soulful invocation song by Sangeeta ma'am. Let's welcome her with a big round of applause.
Suklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadhanam Dhyaye Sarva Vighnopashantaye Agajanana Padmarkam Gajanana Maharnisham Anekadantam Bhaktanam Ekadantamupasmahe Ekadanthamupasmahe. Thank you. Jai Ganesh.
It was so peaceful and uplifting. Thank you, ma'am, for setting a beautiful tone for the evening. On this day of love, let's talk about the most important love of all, self-love. True beauty begins with wellness. We have a panel of experts who will guide us on the path to holistic wellness and naturopathy. Moderating this session is Shri, and we have 5 incredible panelists. I would invite Dr. Shalini Nalwad over the stage. She is co-founder of the International Critical Care Air Transfer Team, ICATT, and Air Ambulance Service in India. Up next, I would like to invite Dr. Parimala Jagesh. She is a certified nutrition coach, weight management specialist, health and wellness coach, and founder of Ala Mirap Nutrition. Now I'd like to invite Ms. Pavitra Sundaresh. She is founder and managing director of Vindhya E-Inform Media Private Limited. Now I would like to invite Ms. Vanita Ashok. She is a Fit India ambassador, author, youth icon, columnist, fitness inspirer, lifestyle reset coach, and media presenter. Over to you, Shri, for moderating the session.
Are we all ready? Yes. Very nice. Thank you so much. I have some 5 beautiful ladies here. And I'm very happy to have you all on stage. Here we are going to talk about very important topic, that is holistic wellness in the modern world. In this whole project or in this whole discussion, we are not going to talk about what is better. You know, we're not talking about is allopathy better or Ayurveda better. Here we are talking about 2 different areas of life. One, we're talking about prevention, and the other one, we're talking about cure. So we all know that prevention is better than
Cure.
When we say holistic, I think it's a new word, but let's go a little deeper and say naturopathy, right? So I think we should have an understanding of what naturopathy is, right? So I would request Dr. Shalini ji to kind of throw some light into what is naturopathy? What do we mean by holistic wellness and naturopathy?
It's about giving a conducive environment for the body to flourish and remain healthy. That is all. That is what naturopathy is. Naturopathy is nothing but adopting our practices, what we did before, and creating environment for own body to remain healthy and flourish.
Very nice. I would ask Parimala ji to give it a little insight.
The foundation should be diet is a part. Along with that, most important is physical activity throughout the day, followed by everywhere. It's such a stressful world. How do you learn to manage your stress? You can't say I'm going to throw stress away, but Are you going to remain stressed for a particular thing that happened for 1 hour? Are you going to be aware and mindful and try to get it down? And the last but the most important pointer here, your sleep has gone for a toss. So just based on these 4 foundations, if we can start setting right our lives, go
Right.
back to what it was, it should be great.
Earlier you had activities in the evening, you go out, you walk, you talk, gossips. Today the gossip is also on phone. You know, that's the worst thing, right? And I feel that is the holistic change. We have to go back to the roots, the old nature of what we were, which is completely changed. So then the burnouts are lesser, probably the word stress gets deleted from our entire vocabulary, either through AI or the human intelligence, and that's probably what we are looking forward, and that is going to be the true holistic change in today's world.
The question here is, how many people are turning towards holistic lifestyle, according to you?
Okay, good question. A lot of them. And most of it is influenced by the Westerners.
Oh,
so
okay.
they have turned towards India and they have started adopting a lot of things. And for them, because the West is aping, they are aping again. So they never think about going back to their roots. That's really, really sad. So
Okay.
I always tell the world, if you want something to, become big, tell the West to start it.
Right.
Then, the other countries will just follow suit. Like eating
True,
millets.
true.
Not like haldi. Everybody is having it. Latte. They call it golden
Yeah.
latte.
Right, right.
So ashwagandha,
Yeah.
though they pronounce it very differently. Triphala. Everybody is having now because they are having yoga.
Yeah. Let me go to Sangeeta ji and ask her. You have been a wellness advocate. So, how do you see the trend? Where do you see the trend? How is it move? Is it going the?
Wow, it's going upwards. Now everyone wants the holistic wellness, yoga, and then there's something called the bungee yoga, something like that. And then hatha yoga, you just name it, yoga is everywhere. And then, so there is a lot of the natural thing, like, as you said, ashwagandha and all. So every day, they take 1 pill of neem, 1 pill of the turmeric as well as. So, yeah, it is going up, definitely. Yeah.
Fantastic. As a medical practitioner, what are your concerns? We briefly had a chat, and you talked about the gender bias, and you think that the women are actually not being, though being 50% of the population, still not being protected or given adequate support. So I just want you to throw some light there, and yeah.
Right. There are 2 challenges here. Feel like, we compete with men, we compete with ourselves, we compete with the world, we compete with everything. This is one thing which is probably affecting women's health today. This is kind of coming to the lifestyle. But if a man or a son falls ill, the entire family pulls in money to make sure that he gets better. But the same thing, if a daughter-in-law falls ill, will the same family contribute to the healthcare the same way? I don't think so. And this is the reason why there is a gender inequality in terms of getting healthcare. If you look at the medications, so the medications, whatever we take, it could be for diabetes, it could be for high cholesterol, it could be for anything. We are taking the medications which have been researched on men, not researched on women.
That's a very valid point.
See,
very valid point.
we have a different structure. We have different hormones. We have different level of responses in terms of you responding to anxiety as well. So there is a bit of a gender inequality in terms of research and also the medications we are taking today.
Pamela ji, how do you balance evidence-based nutrition and advice with holistic practices?
So now we are so fast moving into the era of AI and technology advancement. So the smartness lies in adapting that and making simple, sustainable changes. So when you present the evidence and then also show them naturally how they can do it better from their kitchen, they are sold.
Right, very nice. Let me ask Pavitra ji that how do you see technology playing a role now that AI has creeped in? How do you think technology is going to play a role in holistic wellness?
So technology is really playing a very, very big role in giving us all the information. It is how we consume, how we aligned to read that and ensure constantly following it to keep our health in the right spirit and the right course. Yeah.
Right. As we talk about the future, let me ask Vanita ji, what do you how do you think this mainstream holistic wellness is becoming a mainstream kind of a healthcare solution?
Yeah, in many ways. And technology has taken over our lives. And forget people losing jobs. We will start, losing out on our internal organs. Okay? Example. We used to have a tail. It was meant for a purpose. Back then we stopped using it. So it's still there, but it has no purpose. It's still there. Same thing will happen to our brains one day. We hardly are using our brains. Everything is done by ChatGPT, AI, technology. So, people have to drive themselves back to their roots if they really want to, retain whatever they have. This will happen down the line. And, research has said, our fingers, will become lengthy and, our eyes will be different. It'll be like round and popped up and things like that. Still not late to pull ourselves back to our roots and, live like at least quarter of what our great-grandparents did.
Right.
All right? So eat healthy, eat home-cooked food. We have answers for every problem on this earth in India. Okay? Meditation takes care of your stress. We have yoga nidra if you have problems sleeping. Then we have relaxation techniques, various deep breathing exercises and pranayama. And then we have food, which is like, the best in the world, like millets, for example. So we don't need any supplements at all. And we have our ancient exercise, which is yoga. We have everything, and we have too many gadgets. The only thing that is working constantly is we're always going tuk, 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 tuk. Either to switch on the washing machine or dishwasher or, communicating with your friend. It is said nobody can even make a contact, eye contact and talk, especially the youngsters, thanks to technology.
So let me bring Sangeeta here. What is your vision for the future of naturopathy and healthcare? What do you think?
It's preventive healthcare. Okay, that's the key. And then everyone is going back to the roots. Like our, Amama, Nanama, all the grandmothers, whatever they used to use it before, and I think it's coming back. The history repeats. Listen to our body, and then push ourselves for the, that exercise is really required, for everyone, and then healthy eating habits again stop, again Swiggy and all that. Home prepared food is the best. Okay, so that's what I recommend. I think, we should, like today, we should start, promise to ourselves that we will stop the junk food, eat healthy, stay healthy. Thank you.
Right. Thank you so much. I think we had a very wonderful evening talking about something very important to all of us. 3 things I picked up. One, the very first thing is that how we could use technology to make an advantage for us, like kind of really work towards a better life, because we now don't have to depend on someone else technology is helping me, all the gadgets are helping me. So AI is very important, use it, first thing. Second thing, like Vanita ji rightly said, put a lot of effort on moving your body, very important. And Parimla ji said, love yourself. If you can love someone, why can't you love yourself first? It's so important. Very well said. So thank you so much for this wonderful panel, wonderful audience. I really look forward to hosting more such programs and activities which would make your life better. We already have certain sessions going on through the Fempstribe program. Every week, every Saturdays, we do host about 15 to 20 women come in and do talk about a lot of health and other wellness-related topic. More of an interaction, community-based interaction. So this is just an extension of it. And I think we'll do more of this, and we're going to see a better world. At least we all have not just goals, but purpose of life, which I'm going to talk about a little later. But then the purpose of life is to contribute to the rest of the world. So thank you so much, beautiful ladies. Happy Valentine's Day.
Wow, that was such an enriching conversation. A big thank you to our panelists for sharing their insights. Tonight, we walk away with not just knowledge, but a renewed sense of self-care. A flame symbolizes light, wisdom, and new beginnings. Tonight, as we light this lamp, let it stand as a symbol of Fempstribe bright future, one where we uplift, inspire, and create meaningful change together. And now, I would like to request Sangeeta ma'am to kindly escort our esteemed chief guests. I request everyone to please rise up as we invite our esteemed dignitaries forward for the ceremonial light lamping. I would request Mr. Sri Narayan Bhupan to come over this stage. I would request everyone to settle down. To officially welcome you all, let's hear from the heart behind this event. Please join me in welcoming Sangeeta ma'am.
Namaste and good evening. I thank the Almighty for giving me the immense pleasure of being here today. It's my honor to welcome all my friends, team, clients, vendors, panelists, awardees, and supporters. On behalf of them, I stand here with pride and humility to extend a warm welcome to our eminent guests. Mrs. Revati Kamarji, she's a philanthropist, environmentalist, and a great, great musician. Miss Rani Shetty ji, she is the Office of the Commissioner of Police in charge of the Parihar team. Thank you for being here, ma'am. We deeply appreciate your participation. As an entrepreneur, social activist, and advocate of holistic wellness, my journey has been challenging and daunting at times. However, with your unwavering support, every step has been worthwhile. Today marks a significant milestone, the launch of my heartfelt initiative, Fempstribe, an exclusive space for building confidence, fostering connections, and recognizing contributions. My teammate Shri will walk you through our journey and share how we brought this dream to life. Once again, I take this wonderful opportunity to welcome you all to this new beginning and express my heartful gratitude for the support and guidance. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Sangeeta ma'am, for welcoming everyone. Your words have made this evening even more special. Let's hear the inspiring journey of Fempstribe, the vision, the purpose, and the dream that has brought us all together. Who better to share this with us than the visionary himself, Mr. Sri Narayan Bhupan. Over to you.
Okay. So it's about a year ago when I met with Sangeeta on this project, and I was listening to her aspirations of doing something better apart from just doing business. When we were going through a lot of thought process, we realized that there is something more meaningful that can be achieved by just doing something community oriented. You know, because in today's AI world, though our life is getting more convenient, but the community feeling is being lost. So that's where we came up with this idea called Fempstribe, where we thought, okay, create a tribe. We could bring in all kind of people and share what is more important and valuable for them. So I'm just going to walk you through the idea or the concept why Fempstribe comes in, but there are reasons for this. Can you see the first letter of this word? What is that letter? No, I can't hear you. Many of you are not saying anything. L, okay, fantastic. Do you know that letter L plays a very significant role in your life? So you can look at all those verbs there. I'm talking about the first thing is called life itself, right? Have you ever focused on that letter L? The letter L has got two lines. Yes or no? Yeah, there are two lines to the L and it plays a very critical information to you. Have you ever thought about it? Okay, let's go into the detail, right? You have a y-axis and an x-axis, right, for an L. So one is horizontal, one is vertical. Now, when you look at your horizontal lines, basically what does a horizontal line talk about? Your goals, basically. When you're born, you are going into your LKG, your UKG, your first standard, your second standard, third standard. Who sets these goals to you? Someone else sets the goals for you? Someone tells you that you got to go from one step to the other, right? So everything in life is goal oriented. Everything that you do, you have a goal. And someone is telling you that you have a goal to set and goals to achieve. So the axis, when I say axis, when you achieve a goal, that becomes your X. You go for the next, right? So that's why it's an X-axis and it is horizontal, right? Now, it's always about what you want to accomplish is what a horizontal line talks about. Now, if you look at the vertical axis, which is the y-axis, it talks about what is your purpose of life, right? It shoots upward. And we all have this strong question is, why am I born? So one line talks about your purpose of life, the other one talks about your goal of life. Now, if you go back and see this particular order, the horizontal line is goal oriented and it's an animal behavior. When I say animal behavior, if you take a dog at your home or your street, what does it do? It has a goal to get some food, it has a nature-oriented goals. Once the goal is satisfied, it's over. And it waits for the next goal. So it doesn't have a purpose of life. It doesn't wake up and say, this is my purpose of life. It has goals of life. We all have goals of life. So we have goals like education, profession, partners, children. Today, if you want to get children, you first have to be educated and you have to be wealthy. So to procreate, basically, you need to go through a certain process. Animals and plants don't do that. They procreate very nicely. But humans, having higher intelligence, have a process of procreation, and we know what the outcome is today. I don't want to get into that. But then, if you look at it, education, profession, partner, children, possessions, and then retirement, goal over. How many of you really think about your purpose of life, which is on the vertical side? Now, if you take a dog, it walks horizontally, it moves horizontally. We do move horizontally, but we also have a vertical body, right? But a dog walks horizontally, moves horizontally. So it's an animal behavior to just be goal oriented. Now, if you look at a tree, basically, what does a tree teach you? It goes vertical. When the tree creates, let's say, flowers or fruits or vegetables, does it account? Does it say this time I made 50, next month I will make it 100, then I'll make it 200? No. Does it tell me that my fruits can be eaten by so-and-so, not by so-and-so? Produces fruits, some go to the soil, some go to the birds, some go to the animals, some go to us. So it doesn't know what its goals are, but it goes in the vertical order. So if you're thinking purpose of life, you don't have to worry about the goals of life. And in purpose, there is already goals built in. But in goals, there's no purpose built in. Look at that. So as a human, when you guys go crash onto the bed, hit the pillow, you always think that, did I do something for myself? Did I do to the society something which I want to do? Now, why you don't? We all want to do, but we don't have the opportunity to do. If you are a part of a tribe or community, maybe we'll come together to do something. Many of you are doing a lot of things, but then many of us don't do. Only 10% of the people are contributing. The rest 90% are always thinking, how do we go about it, right? So when we talk about purpose of life, meaning very simple, you're the giver, like a tree. If you're talking about goals of life, you're basically setting targets, right? Now, when these two lines intersect, that's when the fulfillment of life happens. When you have your goals of life and your purpose of life come together, that's when your fulfillment happens. So now, to get that fulfillment, you have something called vitamin C. What is a vitamin C? There are three words here. One, you got to be confident. Second, you got to be having the connections. Third, whatever I am doing, I am having that recognition that I need to have, right? If you're not recognized for the good work you do, then, you feel a little low, but if you get recognized, great, So we took these 3 C's and we created a program where we will start using confidence as a fuel. Why I say confidence? You may have the skill, but not have the confidence, so you'll end up in self-doubts, right? So many of us may have good professions, earning good wealth, but we might not have the confidence. So now confidence, can it be taught in school? Cannot be taught in school. So what we need to do? We need to work as a community. Someone's success can be shared. Whenever you share success, that success can be automatically rubbed into you through the learnings that they've got. So when someone said, I did it, or if she or he can do it, why not me do it? As simple as that. So confidence becomes your fuel, and the only way you could fuel it is very simple. If you look at confidence and purpose, is a y-axis, right? If it's going to fuel it in the purpose side, the more confident you are, you end up being more purposeful. The less confident you are, you're going to be not very purposeful. Same thing goes in the goals also. When you are confident, even if you have a failure, you know how to overcome that failure. So confidence plays a very fantastic fueling role in your Y and your X-axis. Now coming to the second part, like I said, if you have to build confidence, then the only way that you could do is coming together, sharing with each other. The more you start talking to others, making friends, getting to know their experiences, that's when your confidence gets better. If you're going to sit on and watch television or your internet, the confidence is not going to happen because you're not having an interaction. Maybe you're listening to a lot of stuff, but you're not interacting. So the main reason that you should look into is physical interaction that you would have with your fellow beings. That will help your confidence get better, and that can only happen when you connect and you network. Your y-axis again there is that building relationship with like-minded people who would be thinking of doing things together. The x-axis would be somewhere you have a goal that someone will open the door for you. So you could build your network and get those contacts and connections set. Now the interesting factor is where the intersection comes in is the fulfillment of these two. So if you use this approach, you're going to be successful in life because you're focusing on your why, the purpose of life, and the goal of life. The most important thing I would say at Fempstribe, what we decided was, as and when these tribes come in and come together, we also want to confer them. We want to kind of recognize their contribution. Small or big. You may be a housewife, but contributing to the world around you. You may be a top executive contributing to the world around you. So while you're contributing, we want to make, and the most important thing we also want to do is, as and when the tribe gets formulated in different parts of the city, it's going to be the urban tribe. This tribe, on a monthly or a weekly basis, could visit or adopt a rural school or a rural village and kind of contribute toward betterment of the women population there. So the tribe, the urban tribe, getting now connected to the rural population. Now just think about it. You go a visit, you share your skill with a child in a remote place, and you just came back. And years later, that child saw you as an inspiration. You didn't purposely do it, but you just did it because you wanted to do something. But the child had big impact and has a better life. And there are many stories within your lives, you would have seen it, that you would have just gone, visited them, and just shared some thoughts, things got better for them. So the idea here is not just to create an urban tribe, but also connect with the rural population and try and do knowledge sessions. We're not talking about donations or material comforts. We're talking about simple things that we could do. Share knowledge. Knowledge is the best way to do it. Inspire them to go out of the box and do things. So the idea of the Fempstribe was basically to bring the urban population together and also connect them to the rural population. Let's understand this in a little different way. You might be a little stressed out being in the urban world, but let's say a day trip or a weekend trip to the urban world can give you a different perspective of life, and you might be more appreciative of your life than you be complaining, because when you see someone going through more hardship, you'll be more appreciative. So you get out of your comfort zone, but at the same time you come back to recognize your comfort and do much better things. So the idea is not just about sharing skills, but also as an entertainment, also as something that you feel proud of, that whenever you hit the bed, you say that, okay, I did something good to someone. And purpose of life is very simple. You are not giving and taking. The purpose of life is give and given. All that we all have is given to us. We never took it from someone. Am I right? Did we take anything from anyone? Or was it given to us? So, I am always born for others. We are all born for others. I'm born for my mom. I'm born for my dad. I'm born for my wife. I'm born for my friends, my brothers. So, I am born for others. So, my purpose of life is to do something for others. So automatically, when I do something for others, someone else is doing something for me. So it's give and given. It's not about just me. It's about me doing something for others. So the purpose of life, if you go higher up the ladder, it's about you seeing the whole world in a very different perspective rather than goals. Okay, how much will I get? It's not transactional. It is more soul-oriented, deep soul-oriented, right? Yeah, that's where we thought we'll bring in Fempstribe. So thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity to present our concept, Fempstribe. I look forward for your kind participation. If you have any questions or if you think that we could do things better, we could collaborate in any format, let us know and we'll be more than happy to work with you. Thank you so much.
Wow, that was truly inspiring. It's incredible to see how this dream is turning into reality. Thank you, Shri. All right, everyone, this is it. I would like to invite Sangeeta ma'am to escort our esteemed chief guest on the stage, the moment we all have been waiting for. It's time to officially declare Fempstribe launch. And along with that, we have something truly special, the launch of our very own Fempstribe magazine, a reflection of everything that our community stands for. I invite our esteemed chief guest to do the honors. Let's celebrate this incredible milestone together. And just like that, Fempstribe is officially here. Thank you, everyone. This is more than just a launch. It's a new beginning, a home for all those who believe in growth, strength, and togetherness. We are beyond honored to have two incredible chief guests with us today. Their wisdom, their journey, and their words will surely leave us inspired. Let's hear from them as they share their thoughts on this special occasion. Our first esteemed guest, we have a visionary who is an esteemed Indian environmentalist and landscaper known for her unwavering dedication to environmental preservation. In addition to her notable achievements in the business world, she's a skilled Veena player, showcasing her diverse talents. It is an honor to have her with us today. Let's give a warm welcome to Miss Revati Kamath.
Hello everyone, Namaskara. Ellargu. Sangeeta, I have to start my talk starting from Sangeeta Iyer Reddy. Okay, I met her long back and we got connected. First time, at first, love at first sight, like that. We got connected because she's also a good musician and I also love music, so that there one connectivity developed between us. Actually, I'm too busy, I can't make too much time to meet her and all. But anyway, in my deep heart, always I will be wishing good to her. And today is really an amazing day to see Sangeeta progressing like this, and this Fempstribe. It is like, no, that I'm really curious to see what is there inside this. And I knew that she's a very highly educated and a creative person and all. I was wondering all these 2 years, I have not met her. So, like, she stays very close to our Zerodha office. This one residence is hers. Whenever I go to Zerodha office, I meet her sometimes. But since last 1.5 years, I couldn't meet her. Like, it was there in my mind what Sangeeta is doing all these days. I'm really curious to know women who achieve something or other in this world, and especially in India, where we have got so many restrictions from the family, and like no, we don't have like full freedom to go ahead and achieve our goals. Even I faced lots of problems, and my sons were small. And usually here in India, what men will think like that, no, they think like bringing up kids is a responsibility of wives, like that, no, they are not bothered about children. And in my case also, that is the same thing happened. But my dream was there. I was a music teacher, and then like no, I was dreaming about the business. Actually, like no, it was not for me much needed, but the treatment what I have been undergoing since my childhood, because I am the last child in my family, and everybody pampered me so much and all. They used to tell like, you are not capable of even money counting. Like no, they were not giving me to count the money because I'm like child and you don't know how to count. It continued after my married, and my husband also started doing the same thing. You don't know anything, you can't handle this, you can't handle that and all. There was a fire inside me like that, no, that I want to show that I am also capable of something. So it was not easy for me to step out and do something in my life. And then after my son, first son Nitin Kaman, he was in 10th standard. Like no, that is, they were not good at studies. Actually, my first son, actually at that time my second son was small, and Nikhil Kamath, and now you all know what they achieved. And like the first son, like I used to think like no, that is we are middle class people. Like if like he won't study, like all my sister's children and brothers' children, everybody, usually IIT and regional colleges and all, I used to feel so bad. My sons are not good at studies. What they are going to achieve in life, like that? No, my sons have to lead normal life and all. Like I was very, very this one. At that time, somebody told me that, like, no, see, that I'm good at flower decorations. And somebody told me, like, why can't you take this as business? And like, you believe it or not, I didn't had experience of not even stepping out of the house alone. And I started my floral business, and I opened my flower shop called Calix. And I used to think, if I develop this in a big way, my sons can take care of this. And I got to know crores of rupees turnover is there in floral business also, because in palace grounds and all, one marriage to 2, 3, 4 crores money will be spent for marriages. And I work very hard, you believe it or not. 3,000 my cards I have distributed, and I visited each and every 5-star hotels, and my first work was for Wipro. And why I am telling all this, no? Like there is no time there is no time. Whenever we wish, we can start our business, women. I want to motivate women all the time, like that, no? Do something. Sit, don't underestimate yourself. And all today I liked on the this one, like no, confidence, compassion, and confirmment. Like no, that is confidence. We have to have confidence, especially women. Women will be always seen lower at home. I know it very well. Somebody will openly tell, somebody won't tell. But women are like deprived of so many things. And no, I want every woman, every lady to step out and venture into her dreams and venture. And there, like I tell everybody, wherever I go, I tell like that, no, financial discipline is very, very important. Wherever we go, we should not like no, each and every, even for my friends, and usually I go to lots of colleges nowadays, like to give lecture. And like no, for every college and everywhere, wherever I go, I request everybody to be careful about financial matters. Even for Sangeeta also I told, right? Sangeeta also I told, like no, before venturing into it and investing anything like that, no, you be careful. And like no, that is, you anticipate like the worst thing, like whatever is like you need to face, only then you will be successful. I think this time Sangeeta is venturing to this magazine. Like this magazine, like definitely people want, ladies especially wants to come, like do that photoshopping and this one, and wants to display their talents in some media, and this magazine is going to be one of the media for any talented ladies to come and showcase their talent. I think this is a very good step what Sangeeta has taken. Through this, she's going to be popular entire India. Like one day it should reach world and like that, no? See, like it is like I'm hoping, like this step is very good. That bringing out magazine is very good step. Like that, no? So many will get exposure to world, the talented ladies. So many are my friends are so talented. Now my friend Rajini Rekha is sitting here. She's running about this one like Race Lavist, and she has taken me as brand ambassador. And like my friend Shalini Nalwat, she's a great lady, and I'm so happy to see the ladies who are like coming up and doing so many wonderful things. And I think every lady, not only 10% or 5% or 15%, whoever men are here, I request all the men to encourage your wives to do something. See, every lady will be craving to do something. They want to come to limelight, and they also want to earn money. Even though husbands are very rich, our own self earned money is very, very important. Like, no, that I started like flower business, and then I went into event management, and then landscaper. You believe it or not, like I have not studied landscaping architecture in the beginning. Like see, through my expertise, through my hard work and sincerity and my this one confidence, like I have won so many foreign architects, and I work with Peridian, I work with Bell Collins, I work with Jurong, I work with Site Concept International, and like finally Jurong gave me the Tata Steel project at Orissa, and like no, that is 3 major landscape architect selected there, but finally the work came to me. It is in Tata Steel company. So that like no, if we have confidence, like we can, like I don't have that much degree and all. I have done my botany, zoology and chemistry, like this one, and I didn't had any idea of architectural landscaping. But through my practice and study, I made the same thing continued with my sons also. They were not good at studies. Now you see that, like see his podcast, and Modi ji accepted his podcast, and like 2.5 hours Modi ji's podcast, like my son did so confidently. I'm proud of my motherhood, and like no, I brought my sons so confidently, even though we were not that rich or that this one and all. You all have to make your children more confident, and like you need to see what I feel like to for me to get this confidence and this power. I think I give credit to my father. See, when I was very small, my father used to send me every stage to sing prayers. And like whoever comes home, like he used to make me play veena. Like that, no, he used to showcase my talent. So like that, no, that stage fear has gone because of that. Like no, every child should get that stage experience. And like no, we need to make lots and lots of events for children to come and do this comparing that this and all. So like I have reached number 3 in India as landscape architect, and like then now like no, my our Zerodha has flourished at that time, and I got my grandson. So much of my time was needed at home. So they made me give back my GST, but Calix GST, but I have not sit back and relaxed. And then my complete diversion turned towards philanthropic works. And like first thing, I have taken environment. And environment, you believe it or not, because like it is spoiling, you know that I don't have time to explain you all. But that panel discussion was going on, Like I wish I could have been in the panel discussion like that. I was feeling bad. Okay, like that, no? See, everybody was focusing on the natural health and holistic health and all. But nobody was talking about environment. Our, yeah, like it was, I was feeling so bad. See, environmental is the basic thing where your health is situated. If we are sitting here, like here this plant sprayed metachlorophos or phorate and all, now we are breathing the air that this one, no, particles of metachlorophos and this one phorate and all harmful chemicals will enter into our respiratory tract. See now how much cancer is increasing, like that, like no, leave it the food and all. Food and everything you leave it, antibiotics or biotics or medical help and all. Basic our environmental got polluted. See what all we have to do. Like that, you see, you people are not aware. I am very much aware. I am an environmentalist. Like everywhere, Conocorpus plantation is happening. I'm so fed up with that Conocorpus plantation, and me along with some 6 scientists, we studied about what is Conocorpus plantation like that, no? Why everywhere it is banning. Tamil Nadu, that plantation banned, and Andhra Pradesh, that plantation banned. Our India or Karnataka, it is planting in a huge way. Like everywhere you go to Devegoda petrol bunk side, like continuous Conocorpus plant, every median Conocorpus plantation. What they are going to do, what government is going to do, I don't know. Like I want to ask, like I'm going to meet this one, no, forest minister shortly next week. Because like I want to bring ban on that. You are all educated people here. You have to aware of the trees, whatever is plantation happening. So you all will be happy to see Tabubia rosea because it flowers in during the flowering season, and you all think, oh, our India has become like Japan. See, you know how much biodiversity it is spoiling, how much in air, how much pollution it is giving, and like in another 5 or 10 years, everybody is going to fall sick with respiratory infections and all, because Conocorpus is 1,000 times more poisonous than Parthenium. How Parthenium came? Parthenium came through China only. Now Parthenium, how many of you are aware of Parthenium, this one, the after effects of Parthenium? Now why I am talking this, wherever I go I talk this subject. At least like through my talk, people will get awareness and they will do their part of thinking about it, thinking and supporting people like us. Like I got to know, like everywhere this foreign species are, like people are crazy about adding foreign species in their houses and in this hotels like this. Is there anybody knows about the after effects of it? It is poisonous and it is not suitable for our Indian climate, and it adverse reaction it gives. Please don't yield to any foreign species like Bismarckia nobilis, Latania, that, this and all. That euphorbia, that flowers, but that thorn is so poisonous, and if you prick, somebody get prick with that thorn, like it is blood will become poisonous. And like Dieffenbachia, everybody's house and hotels and universities. Like recently I went to Reva University, that immediately I told them like that, no, this Dieffenbachia is, you know, like if anybody comes and just any child comes and puts into mouth, that is going immediately respiratory tract swollen and that death happens. So like even lawn everywhere, people wants lawn, what lawn? Lawn gets attacked by termites, and then to avoid the termites, our foolish gardeners are applying phorate, a chemical that is banned throughout world since last 35-40 years back. But those poisonous chemicals are now also, it is available in our shelves. You go to any, this one like fertilizer shops and all, it is available. It is horrible situation. Like no, we have to all together start fighting against this. And I think like in this, making this opportunity, I request everybody to do plantation of only native trees. Our ancients today, like everybody was discussing, our Aji, Tata, Mutata, Mutaji, like that, no? They all have been planting all beneficial trees and beneficial way of living. Now, because of the modernization, we are bringing poison into our homes and all. So please avoid, and like I think, avoid, and I think now after going home, you all are going to check like your gardener, what your gardener is spraying chemical on your shrubs or creepers or lawn and all. I think that is my contribution to like you all and for environment. Like I want to bring more and more awareness about all these things. And that is the right subject, because they covered everything. They covered all that Ashwagandha, like this one and everything they covered. The panelists, they spoke very well. And then this part was not covered. I took this an opportunity and I wanted to convey you all about this. And like, please, if you belong to any village, please go and see, is there any lakes, dried up lakes and all. Because of the acquiring of Raja canals, yesterday I asked in one MBA college, like, do you have any idea of Raja Canal like that? No, no one knows. See, why Bangalore? Like recently, like, no, there was an infrastructure summit. Like BBMP commissioner was there, chief engineer was there, and airport MD Mr. Rao was there, and like labor commissioner was there. I was also the guest. There, everybody was talking so much about infrastructure of Bangalore. I stand and started talking about what infrastructure. There is no infrastructure in Bangalore at all. Everything spoiled. So you know how much flooding happens? How is our drainage system? Where is infrastructure? It's so pathetic. See, when we are in a highly rated areas, we won't get any trouble. Have you thought about anybody, like anything about the low lane people who are struggling? Old people will be there. Children will be there. Pregnant will be there. Suddenly, if water runs into their this one, what they are going to do? See, that is so pathetic. We have to always think about our people who are less blessed. So that is why I started my rural education program, and I have been doing this lake rejuvenation since last 5 years, and now I have taken up 4 lakes inside the forest. In forest, lakes are drying up because of the abrupt rains, and then all animals are coming into our streets, Bangalore streets. Everybody is panic about that, but why it is coming, nobody is understanding. It is coming because they are not getting mere water. Last year, April, there was no rain. How many of you know like what hazards happened in forest? So many birds died, so many animals died because of there was no water. And like, no, that is like, I think I have taken more time now. And like, no, that is, I request everybody to like, no, that be good. And like, no, Sangeeta is coming up with so many new uplifting this one, no, in her latest this one, like, no, new uplifting. Everybody needs to take care of themselves, like especially women, even men also. Like, no, proper age, if you, before your wrinkles comes, if you take care of this uplifting and like that, no, modern technology, whatever is there, I think you will be like fit and fine. I am also thinking of going and experiencing all the treatments. So this is all like, we have to support women, whoever enters into business. And like I request you all, and finally I'm going to request you all to do tree plantation, and at least in your lifetime, one tree, you plant one tree, native tree, that's enough. Like how many crores of people are there? We can solve entire our climatic problems, everything. Like one tree, I request, like water it and make it grow. one tree plantation is not that easy, because don't do false tree plantation, because I'm observing so many organizations, they plant and go. They claim in social media that we have planted 5,000, we have planted 10,000. After 1 month you go and see there will be no plants at all. It will dry, because they won't take care of the water and anything like that. So please don't talk about 5,000 or 10,000. I request you all to at least one tree. You make it grow, and that is the contribution you are going to your Mother Earth. Okay. All the best to Sangeeta for her future endeavors. And thank you all for listening to me. Good day. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words for the aspiring entrepreneurs and change makers. At this moment, I would like to remember our first esteemed chief guest, Ms. Sobha Karanlaje. She couldn't join us because due to unexpected arrival of President of India at her event. I would request Dr. Parimala Jagesh to please come on the stage, and Ms. Rani Shetty to do the honors of giving her the award. I would request everyone to give her a big round of applause. On behalf of everyone, I would like to thank Dr. Parimala Jagesh for sharing her inspiring words on holistic wellness. So now moving on, we welcome a woman whose work embodies strength, compassion, and justice. As the officer in charge of Parihar under the Commissioner of Police, she has been a relentless force in supporting and protecting women. Her efforts have given countless individuals the courage to stand tall. Let's show our appreciation for Ms. Rani Shetty.
Namaskara. Good evening, everybody. In fact, I am new to this event. I am not an entrepreneur, but we help lot of ladies to become an entrepreneur. That's all. Let me give you a small introduction about my organization. I am representing from Parihar. It's an NGO run by Bengaluru City Police. It is 30-year-old NGO. Works for women and children in distress. Our main office, head office is in Police Commissioner's office. We have 9 centers working in the women police station across Bengaluru city. Our main work is counseling. Before marriage and post marriage, women are into a lot of problems, victims of domestic violence and various kind of family issues. They come to us through the counseling. We will help them to lead a peaceful family life. So along with the counseling, we also provide police help, providing shelter, legal help, rehabilitation. All this is included in the counseling pattern. Other than counseling, we also conduct a lot of awareness programs in schools, colleges, workplaces, communities related to women and children issues and the safety. The counseling is not enough. Nowadays, women need to be empowered. Keeping that in mind, we have started skill development trainings where we train women into various kind of skills. Teaching the women to learn tailoring, women and children dresses, how to stitch, and making variety of cotton bags, and various kind of skills like candles making, chocolates making, holy powder, dhoop, lot of other things, skills are taught in that centers. More than 100 women have been sent to Namayatri to learn e-autos. All these women are coming to our office for counseling. So, without any men support, they are leading the life along with the children. So, when we send the women to learn e-autos, many of them are driving. You might have seen women are driving on the road. So in that, few women came forward and asking for free autos. In that, we have selected very genuine needy women, 11 of them women. They are all single mothers, widows, and divorcees and all. They have been given free autos so that their livelihood is sustained. I mean, they can live in that income. That is the thing. So for the last 30 years, we have saved lot of women, saving lot of families, prevented them to go to the court for breakup, prevented suicides, and lot of other things we are doing. But today I am seeing this is nothing. What I am seeing here, same thing I wish our women also should come and stand here one day. That is how we are training them and we are dreaming about them. For the last 30 years, we are working in the office. We are in our office, whatever women come to us, in our limitation, how we can help them, we have been doing it. I don't know, today I am here because of Dr. Jamuna and Sangeeta. Thank you, Sangeeta and Dr. Jamuna, for giving me an opportunity to come and speak about our organization. Thank you, thank you. It's already late. I can't talk more than this. So I am giving a small, information about our organization. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your dedication and service and for standing up for what's right. A big round of applause for our incredible chief guests. Their presence and words have truly enriched this evening. All right, now it's time to honor some of the most incredible individuals whose dedication, achievements, and contribution deserves to be celebrated. Each one of them is a force to be reckoned with, and in the next few minutes, we'll celebrate them all. To present this prestigious awards, I would like to invite our esteemed chief guest to take the center stage, Ms. Revati Kamath, Ms. Rani Sethi, to do the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome them with a huge round of applause. Starting with Dr. Shalini Nalwar, a true embodiment of medical excellence and leadership, Dr. Shalini Nalwar has made groundbreaking contributions to the field of healthcare. With an illustrious career spanning the UK and beyond, she has dedicated her life to saving and transforming lives. Her passion for medical advancement is an inspiration to many. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Shalini Nalwar to receive this honor. A big round of applause for her. Up next, from serving the nation in the Indian Air Force to inspiring generations with her leadership, Flight Lieutenant Kanchan Dwivedi is a true embodiment of courage, discipline, and empowerment. Her journey speaks of resilience and passion for making a difference. Let's give a grand welcome to Flight Lieutenant Kanchan Dwivedi as she receives this well-earned recognition. Up next, mastering the world of finance with precision and expertise, Dr. Jamuna Kenchegowda is a trailblazer in high net worth investments and financial markets. As a seasoned trader and mentor, she has empowered many in navigating the complexities of wealth creation. Let's honor her incredible achievements with a big round of applause. Up next, we have a name that resonates with grace, talent, and boldness. Ms. Ragini Dwivedi is a celebrated actress known for her versatility and powerful on-screen presence. Beyond cinema, she continues to inspire through her advocacy and influence. Let's welcome Ms. Ragini Dwivedi to receive her well-earned recognition. Up next, merging healthcare with sustainability, Ms. Lagna Gowda and Priyanka Abhishek are dedicated pediatric dentist and child psychologist, but also a visionary advocate for ethical fashion. Through Sustainable Fashion Week India, she is reshaping the industry for a greener future. Everyone, let's applaud her remarkable impact. So as we invite her to receive this honor. A leader in the world of fashion and entrepreneurship, Miss Rajni Rekha has redefined elegance with her brand Revis Laveste. Her passion for design, coupled with her business acumen, makes her a true icon of innovation. Everyone, please welcome Miss Rajni Rekha as she receives this recognition. Now, a beacon of holistic healing, Dr. Babita Jaipal has been transforming lives through homeopathy and integrative medicine. As the clinical head of Mitra for Life, she is committed to bridging gaps in healthcare with compassion and expertise. Ladies and gentlemen, let's honor Dr. Babita Jaipal for her invaluable contributions. A big round of applause for her. Let's give her a big round of applause. A true pioneer in the field of health and wellness, Dr. Madhuri Vaideshwar has founded Mitra for Life to create a supportive and healing space for those in need. Her unwavering dedication to holistic well-being is truly commendable. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring Dr. Madhuri Vaideshwar for her exceptional service. Now I would like to request Mr. Ram Chog and Mrs. Sheetal Chog to please come on the stage. They are the remarkable couple and known as the Launch Guru. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a big round of applause to Ram Chog and Sheetal Chog. Thank you everyone. A huge round of applause for all our incredible awardees. May their journeys continue to inspire us all. Now it's time to celebrate the members who have joined our Fempstribe for the past 6 events, and I am truly honored to bring them on stage. So I would like to request from the crowd, all the Fempstribe members who are available here, please come on the stage. I can see a few people here. Dr. Panimoli, Miss Alagu, ladies and gentlemen, please give them a big round of applause as they have been our strength throughout the event, and without them we would not have been able to make this grand launch of Fempstribe. I would like everyone on stage to assemble in order. Thank you everyone for being our proud Fempstribe members. Now I would like to request Miss Sangeeta to give a small memento to our esteemed chief guests as they have come here despite their busy schedules. A small token of thank you from our side, ma'am. Once again, now it's time for some elegance, confidence, and celebration. We now present to you a fashion walk featuring some truly inspiring individuals who redefine grace and confidence. Opening the show, we have Shubha Raksha. She's a South Indian actress, Saima Award winner, and she's currently starring in Kartikeya Deepam. Let's cheer them on as they take the stage. Now we have Miss Ragini Dwivedi as our showstopper.